Hey guys, um, I was about to shoot my video that has to do with systems. Like just like I've said to you guys that I share each and every single thing that I've learned on the books that I read on a monthly basis. Like this month I'll be reading a book that has to do with our behavior as people. How our behavior actually influences us into getting what we want, getting what we want to achieve, in life. You know. But then this remaining 6 months, I want to share about systems actually. You know. But then before I thought about recording the video, then I was like, no man, let me just sit down. Let me just sit down and just engage with you guys on a personal level, like I'm speaking to someone, you know. In the past few months, I was talking about value, how one can tap within himself to create that value, or should I say, to find that value and then create that value. Understand? Create that value from his abilities, from what he loves to do. Understand? All right. And when I was done with the videos that I posted for the past 6 months, like as I was about to move into systems, something came to me, of which I did know this, I did know this, I don't want to lie. But then I felt like sharing it today, you know. It feels like all of us know it, but then we don't want to acknowledge it that hey, it is there, you know. So I'm saying it today, like I just like before I say it, guys, like I have a mentor, right? Like she shares a lot of things with me, and she shares the things that she has undergone in life and saw that those things actually worked for her. Understand? And she shares that content with me and probably sends me to different kind of webinars, conferences, to attend those conferences, so that I can get something in return. Understand? Either online or maybe in person as well, you know. So I've been learning about different kind of things, just like I told you guys. I've been learning about value, I've been learning about systems, I've been learning about margins. Understand? And something came to me today that I don't know if they have lied to us, or maybe we are lying to ourselves, or maybe we are fooling ourselves. I don't know. It's between one of those two. What I'm speaking about is that we are meant to think individually. We are manipulated in some sense, or maybe we are the ones who manipulate ourselves to think individually. This term that is called individualism. Like we like doing things individually. Not like I'm against it. I'm not against it. Understand? You can do whatever that you want alone. Understand? But then sometimes you need to form an alliance. Sometimes you need to form partnerships, that will work for you as a person. Understand? So before I was like, you know what? Let me teach systems, what I've learned in systems, that can work for you because I can see it is working for me. Understand? I was like, let me just share this first, because now I can see that for some people, it's definitely a barrier. Understand? It's like a barrier. Understand? Like it for like a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people, they have amazing dreams. They have a lot amazing things that they need to accomplish in life. Understand? But then the most important thing that they haven't realized is that you can go far alone, but you can go extremely far, if you know, do some certain research into who can you partner with, who can you create an alliance with, who can you network with, understand, and actually form a relationship with those people, and form a bond with those people. Understand? Let's say, for example, you want to create something, maybe a project, maybe a business. Understand? That has to do with agriculture, for example. Understand? And now you go to the internet and you find people who are interested in agriculture, and you follow those people. Are you getting me? Oh man. I know, like, yeah, like I know, like sometimes I think too much. But then the one thing about me, I want everyone to do good in life. You know, like, you know, either when I'm taking my my walk, you know, or either when I'm driving through town and I see people, suffering, man. I see people suffering, and that pains me. And that pains me. It pains me because I know that we can do better when we work together. Understand? It pains me because I know that we can help that person who's in the street, sleeping in the street on a daily basis. But then we choose not to. So what am I trying to say in this video is that whatever you want to achieve in life, consider forming a partnership. I know that you can do it alone, but then you will also be helping someone else achieve his own dream, achieve what he wants to achieve. Understand? Consider forming an alliance. Understand? Look for the people who think similar as you, who want to reach the same goal as you, who want to reach the same purpose as you. Understand? Who has the same vision and mission as you. And form an alliance with those people, and form a partnership. And then when you have done that, you will see that, man, there's some of the things that you didn't know that you think you knew. You thought that you were the most wisest person ever, but then, no. Some of the things that you are missing out. Like I follow a lot of people on social media, and I talk with a lot of people, on my daily activities that I do. Like I just ask a person that, hey, tell me your story. Who are you? What are you on about? And then that person will share. And if I see that that person will be beneficial in my journey in this life, I take his number. I take her number. I don't play like that, man. I ask and be like, hey, you're into marketing. One day you'll be of great asset, in my journey in life. I need you. So can we just keep in contact, please? You just ask. Respectively so, you just ask. Can I please have your number? So, what am I trying to say with this is that, like, ever since I was still young, I grew up in, like, you call it us, like, like in South Africa, we call it like the townships. Understand? And you can see that a lot of people are not doing good. You can see that a lot of people are not doing good. And you're like, what is the main root of this? Why are people struggling so much? Yeah, I had some solutions in mind, but then I was like, what's this one thing that we can do right now and guaranteed in 6 months' time to a year, people's lives will change? And I am telling you, man, I am telling you, people should stop thinking purely for themselves and start forming partnerships and start forming alliances and creating a community. Even from, like, I'm not saying this for people who are 25 upwards. You should start as young as possible. 15 years old, have your community. If you are interested in computers, in IT, have people who are much interested in that, like, who just are crazy. They just want to know more about that. They're very curious about that. Understand? Form that community. And one day, I promise you guys, I promise you, you will form something of that. Okay? You will form something of that. You will come up with the value of that. God will intervene, and God will share the destiny that you guys have to do, understand, in order for you guys to provide for yourselves, and not only just for yourselves, but for your community. I'm just talking for the neighborhood that you guys are staying in, the country that you guys are staying in, maybe the continent that you guys are staying in. One mind can do so much, but 5 minds can do so much, guys. So much, guys. And I'm in the process right now of creating that community, guys. Have a community, guys. Have a community. Don't fumble on that. Do not have pride. Do not have necessity. Understand? Just go up to people and say, hey, I see what you're doing, and it inspires me. Understand? And I feel like you are doing something that is similar to what I want to achieve, and I want to partner with you. Or maybe not partner, in the first few months or few years. Just say, I want to create an alliance with you. I want to learn something from you, because you know that you alone do not know everything, man. So please, guys, do that. I feel like that's what I wanted to share today before I continue my journey on sharing about values, systems, and margin. So this month, for the next 6 months, I'm going to share systems. And yeah, I just felt like, sharing this, guys, because even on my side as well, like, there are certain times whereby I could have partnered with someone, but then, I don't know, probably I had fear, in approaching that person, or I thought that person wouldn't accept me for who I am. Understand? But then, guys, in this life, you won't go through life through expecting yes, 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 yes. If someone says no, probably there's a reason. Understand? Go to the next. Understand? Stop fearing. Understand? Move with love. If you go closer to that person with love, with good intentions, surely that person will receive you. So please, guys, do that. I'm doing that right now. Understand? When I see a young person like myself, and I'm like, this one is good. This one has talent. I follow that person, and I wait for his things and to accept for him or her to accept my request so that I can actually send him or her a message. Guys, this is it. This is what I want to share. One goal, one team, one success. You can make it, right? So guys, yeah, that's it. See you on my next video, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers.